Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Bob-omb. It is May 17th, it has been a while. It's your boy, Fizz, with Alex. Dude, how's it going?
They like you, that's why I'm hurting.
I'm so glad you saw that. Baron Corbin really laid into Randy Orton this week with words.
But with Baron Corbin words, which is fine.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Big Banter Baron was in rare form on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I thought before we start on the week in wrestling, well, even before that, just how you doing? It's been like 3 weeks, I feel like. I think it actually has been 3 weeks.
Let's see, we missed a recap show. I think we had a prediction show up.
We got the prediction show up, but we didn't do the recap.
Yeah, so we didn't do a recap show of last pay-per-view, so... Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I graduate this weekend, for everyone curious. I graduate college. Woo!
Woo!
And it's been a mad dash finishing everything that I need to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So
you're like super slammed like all the rest of the week. This like... We usually do these the end of the week, like on the weekend. This is now Wednesday night.
Yes, because Sunday I graduate, Saturday I have a party for everyone in my major, Friday I have a friend's graduation party, tomorrow is Thursday and I work a track meet.
Yeah. And while you've been living it up, I've been having like the worst weeks. I've been doing more physical therapy on my shoulder, which is confirmed torn, and that's going to be like 2 more months. Lost the job, lost a dog, and now I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting for like whatever is going to happen next, which is this podcast now. I've powered through Better Call Saul, both seasons on Netflix. It's a good show.
It's okay, I powered through Dear White People in one night.
That's on my watch list. How many episodes is it?
It's 10 episodes.
Hell yeah. Hour long or half hour? But yeah, I'm gonna watch that too. I heard good things.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Nice. Well, what do you say? Do you remember Payback at all? I
remember that I didn't do well. Because
you actually did really well.
Oh, I'm sorry. For those who are curious, Fizz got every fucking match right.
Hell yeah, I did. Ran the table, baby. But I mean, you did pretty good. We instated the first ever half point, which is now canon, so we can argue half points now.
It's officially canon.
Yeah. Let's what were you gonna say?
No.
Sorry, go ahead.
Quick rundown.
Yeah.
The first match we predicted was the greatest match of all time, in the battle of the half-recorded, half-not-recorded live match of the House of Horrors. Ray versus Randy. And Randy until they decided, you know what, Randy's title not up for grabs.
Yep.
Oh, Bray's winning.
Bray won. Yeah, Bray. That's how you telegraph that shit. Did you see? I think it was like 2 days ago. Randy Orton was going off on like how wrestling is today.
No.
Oh man, he was like. Rip Rogers is like this old school wrestler, and he like retweeted something that he said, and was talking about how like all wrestling today is like do move dive, do another move dive. Everyone hits each other with their finishes, do a dive, and Randy like got really hard up on that train. And I was thinking, you just did a House of Horrors match in which it was the worst thing. Firstly, it was the worst thing I've ever seen. Secondly, you got hit with a refrigerator. It got dropped on your head, and you didn't sell shit. So you don't really have a whole lot of room for this argument. Oh my god.
I don't know. I think he kind of got stuck doing this shitty match, and he did not like it at all. He was definitely not into it.
Yeah. Well, his reward was Jinder Mahal.
Yes.
So, the way to stick with it, Randy.
So he obviously won the exchange.
Yeah. He really came out ahead. He's gonna headline a pay-per-view with Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god. Do you have anything else to say about this match? This match was terrible. It was so boring. It was more boring than the first wacky one they had.
Yeah, it was not great.
Yeah. The Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers came in and interfered, and Bray hit his finish after the recorded segment in which Bray Wyatt left him for dead. By the way, it was like 6:30 in San Jose, and at the house somehow is completely dark. I live in California. At 6:30, I like looked outside and like the sun was still over top of my head. That's not how that works over there. But then Bray like just drives away, but somehow Randy beats him there. He beats him. He's fast, man.
Dude,
he's got wheels.
Watched those the vines where it's like him in there and he just RKOs people who are just falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fast in those. That's how you know.
Do you think he kind of was like Spider-Man, but instead of like web slinging, he would like string RKOs together?
That'd be amazing.
And that's how he was so fast. He was just like, oh shit, RKO, RKO, RKO. And then Roman and Strowman also had a match. Or not Roman and Strowman. Yeah, Roman and Strowman. I can't remember anything about it. Do you?
No.
Great. Well, Braun won, apparently. Then we had
the Braun won because he's supposed to go against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
Yeah, and now Braun's hurt. WWE released a thing saying that he'd be out up to 6 months, but apparently he's only going to be out like 8 weeks, so he can come back sooner than expected, like a monster.
Yeah, and it's fine because Roman Reigns, who like Braun literally killed, is out here pinning Finn Balor.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll get to that. I got some things to say about that. We got Alexa Bliss beating Bayley for the championship in her hometown. Because you can't win in your hometown, Alex. Just one that Alex got wrong. You know better. Come on.
The thing is... is the feud to go with? Why wouldn't they let that be SummerSlam?
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know why they wouldn't put Banks in there and do the thing, but they just don't wanna. And then they beat Sasha 2 weeks in a row on Raw to Alicia Fox. Or no, I'm sorry. Sasha beat Alicia, but she got her shoulder up, and she didn't really beat her, and then Alicia came back and beat her. Ugh.
Let me make this very clear. Alexa Bliss beating Bayley, I'm all for. I love me some Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. The goddess of the WWE, which is a nickname I get behind.
You could wait a little bit for Alexa. Just a little bit.
Yeah, you could.
Not too long, you can do so much stuff. But her coming in winning right away, super awesome. Even though I got it wrong, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
She's been on fire.
She's great. Seth beat Samoa Joe. He did a bunch of knee stuff.
He's like, guys, my knee's fine.
My knee hurts, but no, it's fine for when I'm in matches. But also, it's a target.
Wait, we didn't get this match right. This match was wrong.
What match?
So you didn't get it clean.
No, KO won.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Jericho won. KO beat him on SmackDown.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Because it didn't make any sense.
You're right. That's right. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho won the U.S. title and then lost it on SmackDown then like 2 days later. And that was so weird. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, you're right. I forgot all about that. You know why? Because it didn't make any sense, and the outcome was the same.
Yeah, the 2 losses I have on this card didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
shut your mouth.
Well, that's true. And then the Hardys beat Sheamus and Cesaro. Was that the? That was the match where Sheamus kicked Jeff in the head, and his tooth flew out. Was that?
It was a turn. I don't remember if it was the tooth one.
Yeah, it was the same one. I remember it because Matt's head was also bloody. And then Sheamus and Cesaro turned after the match. They came back out and beat him up.
I wonder how often Sheamus punched people in the fucking face.
Dude, Brian Alvarez went off on Sheamus. He's like, there's no amount of money you could pay me to work with this guy. Like, the guy was on the ground, not moving, and you kicked him in the head as hard as you could. And then Jeff almost fucked up the finish. He had got on the wrong turnbuckle, or the wrong side, and Matt had to like yell at him and go, "Other side, get over there," because poor Jeff had just been kicked in the head.
It's not his fault.
Well, it wasn't. And then Austin Aries won via disqualification. Neville was locked in the last chancery, and he grabbed the ref and just threw the ref at Austin Aries, and the ref called for the bell.
Okay.
Which is where you got your half point, because you said that it would be outside interference, but it wasn't outside interference, but I'm giving you the DQ.
Yeah, but you got the full point, so it's like a...
Well, Austin Aries won.
But the Cruiserweight title's on Neville.
That's true. Well, it's half point.
I want you to get a half point.
What? I chose the winner. Oh, man.
The lamest way to win.
Hey, I won't argue that.
Trash. I told you. Go back, review the tape. I said that Neville walk out champion, and you were like, nope, no way, impossible.
Oh, well, we can review that. We'll put it under review.
What he means is he's not going to let it happen.
No, I mean, we could throw it out if you want. We could strike it through.
But half points will be valid.
No! If I get no point, we could just strike the match from the record. It could be 5-4.
No.
There. Alright.
Half points are now canon.
But they are, yeah, we'll do half points still.
That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Alright. Now, Raw. Kurt Angle came out and was like, hey, Braun Strowman has shattered his elbow and he's out for 6 weeks. Or 6 months. But we need a challenger for Brock Lesnar at the next pay-per-view, which is, well, not the next pay-per-view, but the one after that. It's called Great Balls of Fire. Did you know this?
It's called Great Balls of Fire, yes.
Yeah, okay. So it's Extreme Rules. There's going to be a fatal 5-way to determine the #1 contender. Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. But until then, we're going to have all these guys fight each other on Raw.
Did you
Sound about right?
That I recently did a little bit ago, or like a day or two ago?
Probably. don't recall.
Roman Reigns promo on the Fatal 5-Way.
Oh, yep, I retweeted that too. It's really good. It's basically Brock Lesnar's.
Nope.
No, not that. Not Brock Lesnar. Scott Steiner's. The numbers don't lie promo.
I had to show Ryan the numbers one,
and
he was like, "What is this?"
Oh,
and then I read this one. You already showed me this, and then I go, but I'm the big dog, and I'm not normal.
But I'm the big dog, and I'm not normal. And I love how Samoa Joe is there, so you could do this, Senor Joe!
Yeah, you can just...
You take a 20% chance, minus my 25% chance.
And you get a -5% chance of winning.
Oh god, it's too good. It's too good. So in this promo, Roman was like, "I'm the only one who can do it. None of you guys can do it. You guys are all weak. I'm the big dog. Hello, my yard. I beat the Undertaker. La 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 la." And everyone just kind of took that. Jeff Hardy attempted to get revenge on Sheamus, and he did. Hit him with the Swanton Bomb in a wrestling match. As I said before, Alicia Fox beat Sasha Banks 50-50.
So that makes a lot of sense.
50-50 booking. You know, Banks won last week, now Alicia's turn. Yeah.
I want you to change one of your matches.
Oh, no.
I want you to change this one.
Well, I'm not looking at it. No, I'm not changing that. Miz and Dean Ambrose have a match for the IC belt in a match that you've seen 1,000 times and still isn't very exciting. Dean Ambrose,
to win because he makes the belt feel important.
Yeah, he does. He does a good job of it, and I don't know. Dean Ambrose seemed a little bit more motivated, though. He kicked out of Mrs. Finish.
Because Soul Crushing Finale gets no love.
It doesn't. Maurice tried to cheat. Miz went for a low blow, but Dean caught his arm, and then he kicked the Miz square in the nuts while the referee was watching. The baby face of this match just squared up and kicked him in the nuts. So, what do you think? What kind of match are they going to have? Extreme Rules and Nuts match?
Hopefully an Ambrose Asylum match.
Oh, God. Alexa Bliss came out to the ring to cut a promo. She's the goddess. Bayley came out and confronted her, and then they started fighting. Alexa found a kendo stick and then hit Bayley with it.
Can they have a candlestick match?
A candlestick?
I don't know what you said.
Kendo stick.
Can they have a kendo stick match?
So they're gonna have a kendo stick on a pole match.
What is that? The pole matches always confuse me. I don't get the rules.
You get it, and then you can use it.
That's stupid.
You gotta grab it, and then you gotta use it.
Just put kendo sticks in every corner and tell them to... What's that match where you have to do the light? That's the worst match of all time.
Do the what?
I don't care.
Which one?
The lights in every corner, so you just beat someone up, then you go run around the ring and...
Oh, like the four corners match? You gotta tap all four corners?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are stupid.
That's the worst match of all time.
TJP and Neville have a match with Jack Gallagher and Austin Aries. TJP hit the detonation kick and got the pin. Kurt Angle made the kendo stick on a pole match official. At first, he's like, Bayley, I know you don't like to get dirty, so you're gonna have a straight up wrestling match with Alexa. And then Bayley pouted and said, "That's not fair." And Kurt Angle tried to protect his baby Bayley, and Bayley was like, "No," and then Kurt's fine. It'll be a kendo stick and a pole match.
Bayley's like, no, I'm the babyface. Let me have the weapon.
Yeah. Well, she needed to get her payback. You know, she's got to get hers. It's 50-50.
That's the whole point of being the babyface.
50-50. That's how it works. Dude, it's how it works.
I know, it's dumb.
Roman Reigns and Finn Balor have a match. In this match, Finn countered 2 spears, but not 3. Thus, he lost. He tried his Sorry, go ahead.
I was watching it with Ryan, and I'm like, you see how Roman Reigns just killed himself in the outer ring? Doesn't matter. He's gonna hit a spear and win.
Well, did you think
he
back?
Hit the Superman punch, and I was like, oh, Finn's gonna kick out of this because he's got to be strong, kind of. So Finn kicks out of it, and I'm like, okay.
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, it's the Superman punch. It's nothing.
Oh, that's ball game.
Yep. Finn tried to hit his comeback a couple times, but got cut off also. Couldn't get the coup de grace going. We got crotched. That's how it ended. Finn went up top for the coup de grace, but Roman woke up, crotched him on the ropes, and then set up a spear. Won. 50-50 booking, you know? Finn won beat Roman Reigns in his Raw debut, and now Roman's got to win.
Finn had that coup de grace kind of where Roman was on the out ring.
Yeah.
Except for he was on his back. So
yeah.
It's not like
yeah, it doesn't have the full force. He doesn't cave in your rib cage.
The hole in your chest like Scott Stein.
Yeah. So yeah, they 50-50 booked this one. Also, I think that Roman's probably not winning the 5-way. I think it's gonna be Finn. So Roman's gonna.
Those are the only 2 that could win the 5-way.
Roman's gonna win here, so he can lose later. That's how that works. 50-50.
God, I hate 50-50.
But it's. Am I wrong? Like it's.
You're not wrong. It's an issue they have. But I'm looking at this 5-way. It's, let's see, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Roman, and Samoa Joe. So Bray Wyatt has no chance in hell. Seth Rollins is.
It's funny you say that because he's a former champion now. But he still just doesn't register to you. That's a real problem.
But yeah, Seth Rollins is ice cold, so he's not gonna win. Oh, he's not ice cold. He beat Samoa Joe, but like, he doesn't have a meaningful story behind him at all.
Right. Yeah, he's been super cold ever since Mania.
I would like to see Samoa Joe win, but they're not going to let it happen yet, I don't think. I don't know why. I think they're going to wait on him again.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns always has a chance because it's Roman fucking Reigns.
He's going to get they're going to, like, keep him barely out of the title picture all the way until Mania, it seems like.
I just think...
It's disgusting.
And that's the only other where they're going to attempt for the 3rd straight year a coronation of Roman Reigns.
Yeah. It's bad.
Has the best chance. Of course, that's what makes sense, so it's probably not going to happen, and Bray Wyatt's going to win for no reason.
No, that's not happening. You're insane. The second best tag team in the company came out to the ring.
The second best tag team in the company?
Yeah, the Golden Truth.
Oh, yeah,
what's up?
My boys, they're on TV.
What's up? What's up?
Goldust broke my heart.
There was a thank you Goldust chant.
That shit was hilarious.
I guess everyone's done with R-Truth, R-Trizzle. I mean, how excited are you for this feud?
I'm excited to see Goldust wrestle in his last feud of his life.
This can't be. It literally cannot be his last feud.
Mid-card push, kind of, on his way out, I think.
Yeah.
Like he goes for the IC title or something, and then he's done.
That'd be cool. It'll be interesting to see Goldust as a heel. It's been a long time since he's done that. So yeah, they broke up. Goldust gave R-Truth a beatdown, and then he said, "That's what's up." He left. Enzo and Big Cass came out, and Titus came out with his new son, Apollo Crews. And
dude, don't listen to them. They're the enemy.
Yeah. Titus is like, all right, Apollo, you fight Enzo. You're gonna beat him up. And Cass is like, no. It's my Cass impression. How do you like it?
Sprinkled in there.
No, Titus.
Wolfed.
Titus.
How's that?
The fight is gonna be me and you.
Because
Titus didn't read the program for the match tonight, and the whole time on the way down the ring, Apollo Crews in his gear is like, "Hey Titus, it's your match tonight," and he didn't listen. But Titus O'Neil really he took it to Cass, and it took Enzo to distract Titus O'Neil in a fucking suit for Cass to hit a big boot and then win.
I know. I am all in on Titus brand. I know they're not trying to sell Titus, but I love Titus right now.
I'm gonna buy stock in Titus brand. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I'm already a majority shareholder.
I think I might be too.
We're the two people in the world who bought stock in Titus brand.
Yeah. So Enzo's trying to take a selfie a la Titus O'Neil the other week, and Apollo took offense to this, and then he beat up Enzo real good. Now
50-50 booking.
Yeah. Now yeah, you're right. Now Crews and Titus are firmly together as a, I don't know if it's a mentor protege or they're going to be a tag team or what they're going to do, but I only have 3 words for you, Alex. Are you ready? Ora, ora, ora. Yeah? It's the biggest no-sell of your life. Ugh. Anyways, Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt.
Oh, what? The double no-sell back.
Oh my goodness. Seth Rollins beat Bray Wyatt via disqualification. Because Samoa Joe came out and beat up Rollins. And then Joe and Wyatt had a stare down, and they put the boots to Rollins, and then Wyatt hit Joe with Sister Abigail also. You want to see Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt go against each other? That could be fun.
How do you feel right now? Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I want Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt to have a tag team, and then they go against Kevin Owens and Rusev at SummerSlam. Just the 4 gnarliest dudes in a brand versus brand 2-on-2.
All right, I'm in it. I love it. Oh, I just want to see I just want to see Fat Boys team with each other. That's all.
Dope. Bring back old Fat Boy teams.
Dude, there's a great Fat Boy team in NXT. I've told you about them once, and I think you'll love them.
House of Pain?
No, Heavy Machinery. Their finish is one dude holds up a guy in like the world's strongest slam position, and the other guy hits the ropes a couple times and then jumps on his partner's back for a piggyback ride, and they just all fall forward. And it's just 2 300-pound dudes. I'll see if I can find I'll find you a quick clip of.
I'm gonna NXT Heavy Machinery finisher.
That'll probably work. It's like these just 2 fat guys. They're sort of green, so it makes their moves better. It just.
Did they win against the Revival in February 8th?
I could not tell you.
God, they're so big.
They're so big. They're freaking awesome.
He just has them in a bear hug.
They're so good, dude.
Are they?
Here, They're baby faces. They eat steaks and fuck, I forgot their cool thing that they said.
Dude, they're monster faces.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm watching them beat up the Bollywood boys right now.
They're so big.
Dude, yeah. You gotta find, like, a full-on match with them that's not, like, from the WWE thing so you can actually see a finish. I think I got one. It's from someone's cell phone, so...
You just tagged in the other guy who's kind of lean, but also massive.
Yeah, he's sort of lean, but only compared to the dude who is like a 300-pound meatball. Oh, here you go.
Like, this lean guy's a baller. Of course, it was the shittiest dropkick of all time. Which
dude, they like they sandwich guys sometimes. It's freaking awesome.
What?
Yeah. They're my favorite tag team. It's so good. They're really something else. They're just two big guys who are here to F shit up.
One of them had Ty Dillinger in a bear hug and threw him into the other guy's arms, who then bear hugged him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
We need to move forward.
Let's talk SmackDown. Let's get through SmackDown. Oh my goodness. Kevin Owens came out and he took over Chris Jericho's highlight reel. It's now the highlight reel with Kevin Owens. He wants to have Jinder Mahal come out, but instead AJ comes out. Then Jinder comes out, who AJ is going to fight. Now I can't tell you how excited I was to see Jinder Mahal pin AJ Styles. I was so excited, Alex. Not.
I have never been happier in my entire life. I was really glad that Jinder got a great match out of this AJ kid.
Yeah, this AJ geek can't lace up my pair of boots.
Yeah, this AJ kid might go places, but right now I'm glad that Jinder could carry him to a stud match.
Yeah. So, AJ's going for his forearm, but Owens hits AJ in the knee with his championship belt. Then the referee is distracted by the Singh brothers, and Mahal hits Styles with a Cobra Clutch Slam for the win.
Yeah, his finisher's lame, kind of.
Oh, it's super lame. But you know he's Middle Eastern, so he's got to do a Cobra Clutch or a Cobra Clutch Slam. That's his two options. You know, you got, that's what you got.
What was there's a guy who used to wear like the headpiece, the like hijab, something.
Yeah. Do you mean Jinder Mahal?
No, he was
because he used to do that also.
It was an ECW.
Okay. Oh, do you mean Sabu?
Yeah.
The homicidal, suicidal, whatever guy?
The guy who was out of his mind.
Yeah, that's Sabu.
Yeah, what was his finisher?
Attempted murder.
Things.
Using a chair as a springboard. That was his big thing. Is he would run full speed at a chair, then leap off of it. Did you watch the Fashion Files?
I did not.
Oh my god, Alex! Have you seen any of the Fashion Files?
No.
Because there's been like 3 now. Oh my god.
I hear about them and I keep meaning to check them out.
Oh.
Because we both know. In fact,
it's the best tag team ever doing the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Because I drafted the best tag team ever. Remember? That was.
I do. Oh my god.
we're gonna get to the predictions, but you do not know how much I wanted to pick Breezango to win the title.
I did just because. I'm 90% sure the Usos win, but I'm like, fuck it, man. They're out of their mind right now. I think if they have a shot at the tag team titles, now's the only chance they got. They couldn't bet against them. So there's another episode of the Fashion Files, and Fandango can't say reconnaissance, which was really funny. And you know what? Just go ahead and you watch it. Find a way. You find it. You watch it. It's real good.
If you can find all three of me, I will watch them all as soon as this podcast is over.
Word. You know, WWE might have them on their YouTube channel. We'll find it. Or at least on the .com. Randy Orton was asked about Jinder Mahal, and Randy Orton, calling the kettle black, called Jinder Mahal an ass. Breezango then had a match in which they defeated the Colognes with
with a gimmick so bad they stopped having a gimmick.
Yeah, they just came over to SmackDown like, no, we're just guys now. We're just dudes. Fandango hit the Falcon Arrow and then they won. There's then a contract signing, which is I did not enjoy very much at all. Between Becky, Naomi, and Charlotte, and Natty, Tamina, and Carmella. Ellsworth was present, and Shane McMahon was moderating. Then they tried to have a fight, but Shane was like, "No, don't. We'll have a match." Carmella and Naomi.
Every single fight in the history of wrestling.
Yeah, hey, don't stop that. And they're like, okay, all right.
You're like, okay, you got me, all in.
Yeah, and then so Carmella fought Naomi, and like all of the heels got thrown out of, like everyone was out ringside, and the ref ejected all the heels, and then Carmella lost. No, wait, Carmella won. Sorry.
Carmella's the best women's wrestler of all time. Don't believe me? Ask James Ellsworth.
Yeah, she rolled up Naomi with a distraction.
Does it bum you out that James Ellsworth has been relegated to what he's doing now?
No, I'm so proud of him. Honestly, I just look every time I see James Ellsworth, it's like, dude, best job in the world right now. Are you kidding me, dude? All he had to do is take one beating from Braun Strowman, and then he became a megastar. He beat AJ Styles 3 times, and now, his best friend is Carmella. Dude's got it made. He's got it made.
Yeah, but even on screen, he's like relegated to the friend zone of all friend zones.
I mean, still.
Which is, it's fine. It's just hilarious to me.
Yeah. I mean, his role, like, it's perfect for him. He's just a weirdo geek.
Yeah. I mean, granted, he gets to hang out with the wrestlers all day.
Yeah.
So I guess he does have it made. Fuck
yeah.
That guy.
I mean, he is the big hog.
That's so. I really want to know how he got that shitty nickname.
Daniel Bryan made it up on Talking Smack.
Oh.
He was like, Renee, you know what they call him backstage? And she was like, what? The Big Hog! Like, he put on his wrestler voice for it. It was really good. And that, like, oh man, he hasn't been on Talking Smack because he's busy having a baby that was just born. But like whenever he was on and they would talk about James Ellsworth, he'd get his eyes would light up and he'd be like, the Big Hog? Oh, what kind of gear do you think he'll have? Like, he would get so excited about James Ellsworth.
What about the yoga pants with James Ellsworth faces?
Dude, No one is a bigger fan of James Ellsworth than Daniel Bryan. I'll tell you that right now.
Why?
He's the big hog.
That's such a circular, shitty argument.
He's the big hog, man, and what's there not to love? Anyways, Dolph Ziggler had like a what?
Another hour and a half.
Dolph Ziggler was like, I've found everything that Shinsuke Nakamura has done here. And then they went to a tape, and it said footage not found. And he's like, that's right, he's done nothing here. But here's a tape about me. And they played a Dolph Ziggler highlight tape. Which wasn't that impressive. Like, he had the weakest highlight reel I've ever seen. And I started thinking about, okay, why? Why is it bad? And then I was like, it's because he sells too much. Because even when he wins, he's still selling. Like, I've just lost. He's always like flopping around like a fish. And anyways, Ziggler's like, I'm gonna beat Nakamura, and that's that. So I can't wait for Dolph Ziggler to just get worked over. I hope it's a squash.
I like Dolph Ziggler. He's really talented.
I do too, but I'm so sick of him. I'm just ready for Nakamura to put a knee in his head.
You know, at some point, people were like,
dude, I will tell you, like 2012, 13, whenever it was, I was the biggest Ziggler fan. I was so into him, and like, he got the concussion, he came back to a huge pop, but they never did anything with him again. And it's been too many years where I'm just like, I can't. They've beat the Dolph Ziggler fan out of me. They finally have done it. That's where I stand with him.
I like Dolph.
Well, I used to. It's like Dolph Ziggler was Santa Claus, and WWE was like, hey, you know Santa Claus isn't real, right? And I went, oh. No, Dolph Ziggler pushes Santa Claus.
Ziggler is Colonel Sanders.
What? Oh, right. That's true. Sami Zayn had a backstage interview, and he was talking about Baron Corbin, who jumped him. Now they have a match at Backlash. And then Randy Orton versus Baron Corbin. And when I saw this match come on my TV, I was like, this must be the most boring match of all time. And it was... What did you think of this match? I think it surprised me a little bit. It was better than I thought it would be, but it just didn't seem great still.
About what I expected.
Yeah.
Go home show. I get it.
Randy beat Baron Corbin. Like, obviously that had to happen. Duh. And then Jinder came out, told Orton to relish the time as champion as he would be taking it Sunday. And then he was jumped by the Singh brothers, and then they beat him down, and Mahal held the title up as they went off the air.
Yeah. Which makes me... I don't know.
Yeah?
I mean, we're about to do our predictions for Backlash.
Yeah.
Backlash could either be, like, really good or really shitty if some things happen.
Yeah, basically, I feel like they cannot... Like, Randall Orton and Jinder Mahal cannot be the last match of the night. They just can't be.
No, KO versus AJ has to be the last.
It has to be the main event. It just has to be. Because this bullshit with boring at Wrestler 1 and boring Wrestler 2 is going to be awful. Let's talk predictions. Let's start from the top and work our way down. Ty Dillinger and Aiden English. We're both in agreement here. Ty Dillinger winning. And you said you...
Okay.
You said you wanted me to change my answer.
I did. I want you to change to Aiden English.
Because I kept saying 50-50.
Free point. Because there's no way in hell Aiden wins right here.
No, there's no way. His gimmick is that he cries.
And they want to build Ty up, so he has to just kick the shit out of his...
Ty's gonna make him cry, and him with the tiebreaker.
The modified tiebreaker.
The new and improved tiebreaker. No longer just an Ushigoroshi. AJ's like, hey man, it's one of my moves, man. How are my wrestler impressions? Are they on point? I feel like they're on point.
Oh, super on point.
Thanks, man. Yeah, Ty Dillinger's gonna whoop ass here. Let's talk this match though. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. We both have Harper. I watched Talking Smack this morning and Eric Rowan was on. This is when this match was made. It was made on Talking Smack, by the way. The go-home show Talking Smack that no one watches. But Eric Rowan was on, and he debuted his new sheep mask. It's got clown paint on it. And so he put it on. He handed Renee Young a balloon. And then he popped it. Then he laughed. And he laughed, and he laughed, and he laughed. I cried.
I like Eric Rowan trying to be relevant.
He's trying so hard.
And I appreciate that. He's trying.
Yeah. So his beef with Luke Harper is that he left the family. And you don't leave the family.
Except for Bray left Brand.
Well, it's not his fault.
Family.
So yeah, I mean, there was a point in time where I was into Eric Rowan.
Was it before or after his 3-second match with Brock?
I think it was before. It was when they did like that, when they split them up before, and he was like becoming a face. Like a little bit before that, because he's got that cool spinning heel kick that he does sometimes. I like a big man that can throw a cool kick. I like cool kicks in general.
He does cool stuff sometimes, but his job was to eat pins for Bray.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do with him here. But we both have Harper winning. Huh?
If Luke Harper loses,
yeah,
all his momentum that we thought he had is instantly negative a trillion.
You know what? He probably lost all that momentum when they did the shake-up. If you think about it.
He lost a lot of it. But
because they brought so many people over. And, like, good people over, too. So it's like, oh, he just got shoved way down the card. But who knows? Maybe he'll work with Sammy, and then they'll push him again.
Do a feud with like Ty Dillinger next. That'd be nice.
Yeah, could. Yeah,
that'd be cool. Or they have like 50-50 booking the entire time. Luke wins in the end, then Luke loses to Sammy, and that catapults Sammy. There's 6 months of programming.
You said the phrase "catapult Sammy," and I laughed.
And you laughed.
That's not gonna happen. Come on.
If they start springboarding Sammy in like December,
I would love for them to do that. By the way,
you would have a monster match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Pick somewhere at the top of the card.
All right, we got Sammy and Baron Corbin. Speaking of Sammy, none of us have faith in him. We both picked Baron.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. Honestly, like this match doesn't have any heat behind it. And it has a little bit, but not much.
No,
I mean, Sammy might win, but it just feels like aside from AJ Styles, like the person I associate SmackDown with the most is Baron Corbin. As weird as that sounds.
You keep Baron strong. He's still gonna go after a title here
yeah,
soon.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, maybe he'll go after the world title. I mean, it's gonna be Jinder Mahal as champion.
Well, no, that's not happening. It's not gonna be Jinder, but the world title is gonna be the lower title at this rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when the U.S. title was the worst title on the show?
Like when Kalisto had it? You mean like then? When they're like, you know what, we're going to try something with Kalisto, and then he went 50-50 with Del Rio, and they kept swapping the title? Do you mean then?
Title again.
Huh?
It was super bad before John Cena took it.
Yeah, it was the worst. Another match that we have in common. Shinsuke and Dolph Ziggler. We both picked Dolph Ziggler. Psych. Both have Shinsuke here. Shinsuke in his first match, he's not going to lose. If he loses, I quit. I'm not watching I'm not watching WWE anymore.
We're gonna retroactively watch like 2012 New Japan.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a good idea. We'll pool resources, and then we'll get New Japan World, and we'll just start from whenever. We'll start the night the Bullet Club formed, and we'll just go forward from there.
We'll just do a history at the Bullet Club.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Again, another match we agree on is the six-woman tag match. Naomi,
Yep.
Becky, Charlotte, Natty, Carmella, Tamina. We both picked the heels here. Probably, I mean, if you're like me, you went, well, the big hog is going to be ringside, so you know they're going to win. Would you like to change your answer?
No, that's not why.
Why did you pick Team Big Hog?
I looked at this and saw Charlotte was on the face team, and I go, no, that's not happening. She's going to turn, and I picked the heels team. Yeah,
like during the contract signing, Charlotte's like, yeah, I'm going to tag with you guys, but afterwards, that's mine. That title right there, that's it. That's my crown. The queen's I think the exact phrase is, the queen is taking her crown. And I was like, oh, gag me. I've been thinking a lot about, like, how WWE does with their weird monikers. And I was like, why do they do that? They didn't do that before. And then I started thinking about it, like, really hard, and was like, oh, yes, they did. They've been doing it since forever. The Bad Guy, Razor Ramon, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, the Phenom, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The only person they didn't really do it for is The Rock? Nope. The People's Champ, The Rock.
The Doctor of Thugonomics?
It's John Cena. You know? AJ Styles is the face that runs the place, I guess. Or, well, he's the phenomenal one. Sami Zayn doesn't have one because... Oh, no, he's the underdog from the underground. The Lone Wolf Baron Corbin. The Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. See, they all have them. They all have them. And it's weird. The Artist, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I haven't heard. I thought he was King of Strong Style.
Well, that's what he was, but then now he's on the main roster. So they gotta fuck it up a little bit. And call him The Artist.
The Destroyer, whatever the fuck Samoa Joe's is.
Yeah, that's The Destroyer. The Kingslayer, Seth Rollins.
The Eater of Worlds.
Bray Wyatt. The Monster of Among Men, Braun Strowman. The list goes on and on. The Lunatic French. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyways, we both picked the heel tag team there. Alright. Tell me about the Usos and the Fashion Police. You think the Usos are actually going to win?
I think that Usos are actually going to win, but I want with every fiber of my being for Breezango to win the title.
I'm going to tell you right now. When I watch this, and fucking Breezango wins, I'm going to jump from my couch and throw my arms in the air so fast that I'm going to just rip apart the torn rotator cuff in my arm. It's going to get 10 times worse because I would be so excited.
I might be all in if the Fashion Police win.
Dude, they're winning. I feel it in my bones.
They're not winning. They win. This will be one time I'll be happy to be like, yep, I was wrong. WWE's amazing.
Oh, I hope so. I really do. KO and AJ Styles. We both have Kevin Owens winning here. No faith in the J.
KO just won the title back after trading it quick.
Yeah, it just it just feels like AJ should be going back after the world title soon and elevating that, or I have no idea. This one I was like, that's how I kind of felt. Was like, I think they're just gonna let KO hold the title a bit longer. I mean, he's a really good champion. So I don't know what they're gonna do with AJ afterwards. I didn't really put any thought into it. I just went, KO's gonna win.
And then changed it to KO.
Yeah. Then we have Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. You got Randy Orton. I picked who is actually going to win, Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, because I'm not fucking insane. I can't wait to get 2 points this week.
I'm not insane either. Jinder Mahal is winning. I'll give you Breezango because I don't think they're actually going to win. I think that one's a fringe one, but I think with all my heart Jinder Mahal is going to win this title.
Jinder stood tall at the end of the match.
Oh, you're gonna give me 50-50 here? You're gonna play that card? I think Jinder's gonna win convincingly.
Win here.
Jinder's gonna hit like 2 Cobra Clutch slams in the most boring match you've ever seen. He might even throw one of his famous forearms and just annihilate Randy Orton and give him a concussion.
Watch this match?
Did you say you're not going to watch this match?
No, I said joke's on you. You say you think I'm actually going to?
Yeah, well, I'm going to watch this match. I have to see it. I just train wrecks, man. You know, you gotta look.
Wait, don't.
I'm telling you, Jinder's gonna win.
Dude, you're out of your fucking gourd.
Why? Why? I know. Like, you could just say it's Jinder Mahal, and I understand. But like, do you see how they're booking this guy? He's the next champion.
Rationale of Jinder winning because they're like, we got to get into India for the fans,
which doesn't make any sense.
Which I'm just like, look at the Great Khali, how that pan out when he gave him the title.
He's a huge star in the over there, but
over there,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. But also, like, if you wanted to build a big star in a foreign country, maybe you don't make him a heel.
Maybe you don't have him lose in the Royal Rumble to Beth Phoenix giving him a kiss.
Maybe you don't have Jinder Mahal losing to Gronk twice.
Maybe you don't have Jinder Mahal losing to Randy in a boring match that no one's gonna like.
Well, that's where you're right, because they're gonna make him win.
He's not winning.
He's so winning.
He's so not winning.
I know it. Like, that's the match I'm most confident about.
Really?
Aside from Shinsuke. It's like Shinsuke, and then I think Jinder.
You think it's more likely that Sami Zayn wins than Randy Orton wins?
Yeah.
You think it's more likely that Aiden English wins and Randy Orton wins than Randy Orton?
Yeah, 50-50.
Owen wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah, they might do something with Eric Rowan. You don't know.
I can't talk to you right now.
I'm telling you. Let's see what happens on Sunday. We'll talk. But
oh God, I am looking so forward to gloating.
Oh no, my heart will be broken. Jinder Mahal didn't win. But I'm telling you it's gonna happen. If he doesn't win, I don't care. But like, I think that he's gonna win.
Dude, he's not gonna win.
On what basis does he not win?
Because Randy's gonna shell out and get a rub to like Baron Corbin on his way up.
Nah. He's giving it to Jinder. He's rubbing Jinder.
Ever.
He's gonna rub up on Jinder so good. Hell, he might even give Jinder the RKO. Maybe Jinder retires him.
What?
That one's a joke.
Because you can't be serious.
No, I'm not serious about that one.
No, I mean all of them.
All right, man. I think that'll do it for this week. I've missed this. It's been good. Any last words, not pertaining to Jinder and Randy?
If Kevin Owens won at Payback, I would have said that AJ Styles is going to win here.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Checks out. And then on that note, I think we'll call it a night. Thank you everyone for listening. Sorry for the hiatus, but you know, big boys living the big boy life. Congrats on graduating, Alex.
Almost. Not there yet.
Yeah, you'll do it though. And that'll be it for this week. Thanks for listening. Toodaloo.